nice. You got some big numbers right about now. Come on in here, 669.
Talking about Sylvester.
Oh, 669, man. Look at hard shot. Hard shot. Hard shot. Hard shot.
40 and 51 there came into Pal Talk. We was sitting there reading the mail on Pal Talk, and he come in there and said you guys were
I hear you, 51.
on here working one another, so I thought I'd fire the old radio up and see if I couldn't be heard out there a little bit.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, I hear you just fine. You got some big DBs. How am I coming into St. Louis, man? Am I putting some numbers in St. Louis?
20 big DB. 20 big DB into St. Louis. I'll tell you, this, there isn't anybody that gives me much more than 20 dB, so I think this OS meter must stop about that point on the old meter there. But anyway, 4040, you got it wrapped up there. 20 big ones over.
Roger on the 20 dB, man. Roger on the 20 dB. That's good stuff. Yeah, when I log into Pal Talk, I'll send Mikey the links, and he can send them to you, so you can hear what you sound like out here, Roger.
Oh yeah, I'd like to hear that. I do get on YouTube every once in a while and listen to some of your video gates, man. They're a lot of fun to listen to, and by gosh, to be able to hear my own voice on there is going to be pretty good, Roger.
Oh, Roger on that, man. Send it to all your friends, man. Show them how you were owning California. You can show them how you were owning California there, Roger.
Oh, that's pretty good, except one problem. I don't have any friends over.
Yeah, I hear you, man. You sound like me, man. For some reason, I have a lot of enemies. No, actually, I got a lot of friends out there. Got a lot of friends on the radio, man. But then you always have the haters, you know. You're always gonna have the haters. But, it is what it is, man. It is what it is there, Roger.
Oh, Roger on that. Roger on the haters. Well, those are the jealous ones, I think. But, yeah, okay. Well, we'll get out of here on the side then and let you and 051 get back to it there. He's probably back from the refrigerator with a cold beer and ready to talk, and I don't want to be hogging up his airtime.
Yeah, I think he was cutting out of there, man. Hey, 669, what kind of antenna you running over there? What kind of antenna you running? Don't tell me you're on no Omni.
No, I'm on the Antron 99. That's all I got up there right now. Oh, wintertime set in. I didn't get anything else up there, so we're running on the barefoot radio with the Antron 99.
Man, the Mother Nature must be smiling big on you, man. Wow. Yeah, I got you up here. 15, almost 20 dB, man. 15, almost 20 dB on that Antron. Now, what kind of radio you running there?
This one here is an ICOM IC746 Pro, and got that ICOM SM20 desk mic on it. Just running barefoot, man, with the A99.
Sweet, man. Sweet. Yeah, I got this FT2000D. I'm running this Yaesu FT2000D. I got it hooked up to my little Pride DX. Doing about 200 bird there, Roger.
Roger on the 200 bird. Hey, is that one that used to belong to your buddy over there across the bay from you? I've seen some of your old videos that a buddy across the bay had a 2000. Is that the one that belonged to him, or both of you have a 2000?
Yeah, you talking about 922, my homeboy. Matter of fact, that's why I bought one, because I really liked his radio. No, I had to buy it new. I couldn't, HF rigs, I I have to be the first owner, you know what I mean? I have to be the first owner, because you never know what people, crazy things people do. And I would never buy one off a C beer. Not to say anything bad about C beers, because I'm a C beer, but you know how some people, they like to get in there. But no, I bought this brand new off the showroom floor there, Roger.
Oh, Roger on that. Well, that's good. That's good, man. That's the way to buy them. That's what I have to do too, man. I figure if anybody's going to butcher it up, it's going to be me. I don't want to buy one that somebody else butchered up and I have to try to make a repair on it. So, yeah, I'm like you, man. It's got to be new off the showroom floor. I want to be the one to open that box for the first time, Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that. And the only thing I did to it was jump it over to Mars it out. Other than that, that's all that's been done to it. And I just baby it, you know what I mean? I just baby this radio. But it's a beautiful radio. I mean, doggone. It's a nice rig, man. But yeah, that's the only mod I done was Mars it out, and that's it.
Yeah, Roger on the Mars it out. Well, that's the only thing I've done to this one as well. So we're kind of on the same boat there. And I was even a little bit hesitant to do that. Man, I had to get in there with the magnifying glass, and then get into the super magnifying glass that's in the middle of the magnifying glass to get down there and be able to see those little diodes, man. I thought my eyes were going bad.
I hear you, man. I actually had my tech do it. Not that I couldn't do it, man, but I'm like you, man. I need a magnifying glass on top of a magnifying glass. And I don't want to get in there with my little shaky hand and, you know what I mean? I used to have an old guy, he was a ham radio operator back in the day when I was, 21, 22 years old, and he used to have me come over to solder stuff for him. Not that he couldn't, but he was an older gentleman, and he was 20 magnifying glass, and me, my young little eyes, and I'd come over there and solder stuff up for him, and he had an old Coca-Cola machine, and it was full of a homemade brew. You know, remember the old Coke bottle machines that you pull the Cokes out? The bottle Cokes? He had one of those old machines. And he'd tell me, you come by and solder this, we'll have a couple beers. So, I'd come over there and solder it up, and then reach in the old Coke machine and grab out some home brews. So that was kind of a good payoff there, Roger.
Roger, on the Coke machine, yeah, I tell you what, it'd be pretty cool if you could find one of those today, man. Yeah, that'd be worth a buck or two. It might almost buy one of those 2000s, Roger.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, it's a nice radio. I'm actually, I love this radio. I'm not going to sell it, but I'm thinking about getting a flex radio, too. Just to kind of play around with, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about getting a flex radio, too. Just to have, I guess. But, I think it'd look cool with a nice flex. I like to play around with one of them radios.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that'd be all right, but, boy, I like to reach out there and push the buttons and twist the knobs and all that kind of stuff, rather than click the mouse. So, man, I don't know if I'd get along too well with that or not.
I hear you, man. I'm kind of the same way. I've got some old Johnsons. I even have an old Collins 32V2 and big plate modulated transmitters. You had to drive them like a ship, you know what I mean? They always going out of whack, and you always tuning and you have to have a passion for it. You know what I mean? Instead of just turn it on and go. But, no, I love that old stuff too, man. I'm with you. But I like to play with some of the new stuff. I like to give one a go. But yeah, I like them old transmitters too. I got a mess of them laying around here too. I like to play with. Nothing like some good plate modulated audio.
Oh, Roger on the plate modulated audio. Well, yeah, those old drifties. You know, they're a lot of fun. You just got to keep one hand on the mic and one hand on the VFO and tune as you go, man. But you're sitting in tall cotton with that SC2000, man. That is a fine Cadillac of a radio. And I mean, this little ICOM I have, I like it a lot, but it's like driving an Impala compared to that Cadillac you're driving. And I don't know. That flex radio, that'd be awfully nice, but man, I don't know. That click and go, I'm afraid I'd get tired of it, Roger.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. I just like to put some water gates up with that, you know, showing all the whole spectrum of it all, you know what I'm saying? But no, I like playing with the knobs. I'm a knob turner myself, man. This radio here's got a lot of things to turn. This is a fun little radio, man. It's a fun little radio. I've been playing around with it for a while. And dude, I've read the manual back and forth 2 or 3 times, you know. So I've got this thing pretty dialed in, man. Got it pretty dialed in there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, it sure sounds good. It's doing a good job for you, that's for sure. It's got a nice, unique sound, and you know, it's not like listening to the average C beer out there on the frequency, that's for sure.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I got this, have a RE20 microphone, broadcast microphone, and I'm going through Pro Tools. Running it through Pro Tools, and, you know, it's, shoot, man, this microphone alone is worth more than people's radios. But it's definitely fun. It's a great hobby. It's definitely a great hobby.
Oh, I go along with that. Hey, are you getting on Pal Talk anymore? You know, we used to chat on Pal Talk a little bit, but it's been so long. I was trying to think of the last time we talked on Pal Talk. That was back in the day you were hunting for those big Johnsons, Roger.
Oh, yeah. Still in the hunt. But, yeah, no doubt about it, man. Yeah, I'll probably log in there in a couple minutes. Let me wrap and cap this Watergate here. And I'll get in there and I'll post up these links for you and Mikey. What room you guys hanging out in?
Well, let me see if Mikey's still in there. I don't see his name in there now. I was sitting here listening to Plastic and some of those guys in Dog Amp's room. But man, I float around to about any of them. I don't care. That's why I was asking where you hang out. I'm just listening to those guys run their head over.
I hear ya. Well, that Plastic guy. I'm just going to leave it alone. That Cat Big is a character. He's a character, but I'm going to leave it alone. All right, hey, let me wrap this Watergate up, 669. And let me wrap this Watergate up, and I'll pop into Pal Talk. This thing's getting ready to end any minute here. So let me get into Pal Talk, and I'll post this link up. Shoot, man, this is better than Pal Talk. Shoot, this is more direct line than Pal Talk there, Roger.
Oh, yeah, this is real talk, man. Yeah, heck with that Pal Talk stuff. This is real talk. Yeah. Now, I know what you mean. And 51 is in that, in Dog Amp's room, but you come online. I think I still got you on my buddy list. You should be, anyway. Heck, I thought I had you on my pal list. Why, you log on and we'll find somewhere to visit or get a hold